king like no other breaks bread like no other. Matthew 26 verses 17 to 19 and 26 to 28. On the first day of the festival of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Where do you want us to make preparations for you to eat the Passover?" He replied, "Go into the city to a certain man and tell him, 'The teacher says, my appointed time is near. I am going to celebrate the Passover with my disciples at your house.'" So the disciples did as Jesus had directed and prepared the Passover. While they were eating, Jesus took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat, this is my body." Then he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." Do you mainly eat your meals at the table, but you would describe our presence as presenteeism? Presenteeism is physically present but mentally absent. You are physically at the table eating, but mentally you're not in the room. The only thing social about your time together is the social media, which everyone is following on their phones and tablets. The table should be a chance to catch up, share stories, and encourage one another. However, that's not always the case. As we read the Passover meal story, we are reminded that as we eat and drink, we should give thanks and remember the redeeming work of our Saviour. Do this in remembrance of me. Luke 29 verse 19. But how often, as we sit to share in the communion of a meal, are we distracted by social media, the TV, the news? Whilst we are present for the meal, we are absent from the communion. Try and make a conscious effort when you eat to have communion both with those you live with and with also our Saviour, our Redeemer and Friend. And just a final prayer. Dear Lord, help me to be fully present during my meals and to always remember you. Amen.